interesting games with the new rules, aren't we? You know, and we're going to see some frustration level from a lot of different coaches at different times. You know, it's an adjustment for everybody. I think the fans, I think the players, and the coaches, and I feel sorry for the officials being given the directive they've been given. But we've talked enough about that. The positive for us tonight was obviously the rebounding margin. You know, who were those guys? You know, the same group that got out-rebounded by West Alabama. And we're playing the premier rebounding coach in the country. I mean, that's been his MO, and our guys went back and rebounded it well. 28 points in the paint. Vince Hunter, I think you all see why he was rated the 21st best player in the country. What a fine athlete and an instinctive rebounder. I think what's so encouraging in the difference in some of our point totals this early in the year versus last year is the offensive rebounding numbers that we've been able to put up. And we really haven't had an offensive rebounder since we've been here. And I think Cedric's much improved in that area. Vince Hunter, though, has been a tremendous addition there, and that it's such a frustrating game when you feel like you got to draw up a play to go get a basket every possession. And what Vince is doing is giving us multiple possessions on the offensive end with his rebounding. I thought Mackenzie Moore made really a couple of really important plays late. Obviously, the three that he knocked down on a skip from Julian Washburn was an important play, and he had a big dump off. Drove in the lane, dumped off for a layup, which was important. I thought we played with pretty good poise in a close game for the first time this year, first time we've been in a close game. Our understanding of where we wanted to get the ball, to shoot the ball during that stretch to try to get fouled was important. The negatives, I would say, was great focus defensively first half, the lack of focus with their driving game in the second half. They literally just lowered their head and drove it and got the ball to the rim. If they didn't, and we helped kick to Barrano and number 10 for baskets, just didn't have quite the same focus. And we'll see that again with the Aggies here on Saturday night. That's what they did to us, just drove us. And I thought we'd kind of gotten over the hump there, but the last half, I just didn't feel like we finished the game properly. Any questions? All right, we'll see you.
Well, talk about the Aggies on Saturday again, and it was kind of a lit up fire.
Yeah.
The West Alabama game after the NMSU. Now you get them at your house.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean anything being at home. They're a dominant rebounding team, and I think too much is made of the bigs who are awful good, and they impact a game defensively so well. Those two big guys, really the four big guys that they have. But they just drove us. Mullins lowered his head, took the rim. We adjusted our lineup. To Julian's credit, he understood his faults. I thought he really played well tonight defensively. And he's going to have to do that against Mullins. We're not going to bail him out and take him off of Mullins. He's going to guard him. And he's going to have to do a job. Mackenzie Moore's going to have to do a better job. CJ, all these guys on the perimeter. Because the Aggies really test you in a lot of areas. Post-ups. They got a post-up game where they just go play through the post forever, or they'll say, let's just go drive it for a while. And we weren't very good at the drive part of the game the other night. Okay? Any other questions?
Coach, your thoughts about your point guard play tonight?
Well, I thought we played well when both of them were in there together. Okay? Justin and CJ. And I thought they both really played off each other well. We would have liked to have finished the game that way. But, this darn foul thing is so huge. And you're sitting there and you're saying, well, they're just lowering their head and driving and throwing their body into you every time and drawing a foul. So let's go zone. Maybe they can't drive a zone. And our zone becomes real small, that 1-3-1, when we've got the two little guys out there. The whole notion is for them to throw lob passes. So we had to get Justin out. But I thought Justin actually played like a point tonight. Played really well. Just didn't play probably as many minutes as he would have liked, but I thought he did a good job. And CJ made free throws.
Larry states, you said afterward, he wants to keep playing every year as long as you two are both head coaches. You feel the same way?
Yeah, I don't like playing friends. You know, I pull for Larry, you know, every game, and I don't feel particularly good, beating Larry, you know. I really don't. I just, I don't, you know, there's a lot of other people I'd rather beat, I can tell you that. And then if we got enough time, we'll sit down here and talk about it for hours. But he isn't one of them. So we'll talk about it and see where he is, you know. I'm glad that they want to play. I'm glad they want to play. We may do that.
You said you're going up next year. You're going back.
Yeah, we're going back next year. It was a 4-year series, and as hard as scheduling is, I'd like for us to enter into 4-year series versus these 2-year series, which become very, very difficult. I think it's a better way for us to schedule in basketball. But he's going to have a special program he has wherever he's been. He's taken 4 different schools to the NCAA tournament. They're going to be good for a long time.
Coach, 82 points tonight, but just 39% from the field. How do you look to improve on that heading into New Mexico State?
Well, you know what? I'll take the positive spin on that. You like to win. You like to win when you're shooting below 40%. It means you're doing other things well, like the offensive boards. Like the offensive boards, we were able to get a lot of those misses back, which is really important. And then some of those led to fouls, which put us at the line. So that's something our teams really haven't done a very good job of since we've been here, is rebound. And you like to win games shooting 36 or 37%. That means you got a really good team. Now, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. And it means you're not turning it over. It means you're rebounding the ball. And it means you're getting to the foul line. And that's what great teams do. And we're not there quite yet. We're not there quite yet, but we're working at it. All right? Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.